Syrian Arab units have eliminated a number of terrorists, wounded others, and destroyed their equipment in the town of Nawa in Daraa countryside. In Idlib suburb, a number of terrorists were killed or wounded in Abu Duhur and the villages of Al-Moallem and Qara al-Ghazal. The residents of the Syrian town of Ain al-Arab have made a new achievement in their fight against the terrorists of the so-called Islamic State, cutting one of the main supply roads militants use to the southeast. This comes as Kurdish People's Protection Units are launching qualitative strikes against ISIL positions, inflicting heavy losses on them. Fierce clashes are taking place in several parts of Ain al-Arab town and its vicinity amid advancements by Kurdish fighters in southern and eastern parts of the town. This comes after the People's Protection Unit took control of Mashtan-Noor's strategic hill, advancing more towards Turkish borders and blocking more supply lines for terrorists from the direction of Turkey. In Iraq, the army took control of Bari village, West of Sinjar province, expelling ISIL terrorists out and inflicting heavy losses upon them. The Iraqi army has already defeated ISIL terrorists in Sayyidat al-Azam and 9 other villages in Diyala province, as Iraqi fighter jets destroyed ISIL hideouts, killing more than 147 terrorists.
The Iraqi army has been able to clear 10 villages in and around Al-Shira' al-Abyad district during 2 military preventive operations launched against the terrorists' hideouts and incubators east of Diyala and west of Al-Anbar. The operation left 45 terrorists dead and 23 cars and 4 armored vehicles destroyed. On its part, the Iraqi Defense Ministry announced in a statement the death of 20 terrorists killed during an Iraqi airstrike in Al-Baj province near the Syrian borders. The statement added that the strike also resulted in burning 14 machine gun-loaded cars. The Iraqi Air Force has meanwhile killed 40 armed men and burned 8 vehicles in raids that targeted ISIL gatherings in Al-Ramadi. The Iraqi army also eliminated 19 ISIL terrorists, including their leader in Beji, in a military operation in Tikrit. 12 other terrorists were moreover killed, including ISIL leader in Al-Fallujah and his assistant.
In occupied Palestine, 4 citizens were wounded by Israeli fire during fierce clashes with the occupation soldiers in Nablus. Palestinian sources said that occupation soldiers broke into a refugee camp east of the city and opened fire and tear gas on Palestinian citizens, causing several injuries and suffocation cases. Israeli soldiers broke into several houses in occupied Jerusalem and arrested 5 citizens, including a girl. An official source in Egypt announced that 5 Egyptian soldiers were killed in 2 separate attacks in Sinai, northeast of the country. Meanwhile, the Egyptian army lost contact with 8 army personnel during the counter-terrorism military operations launched by the Egyptian army against terrorists near Dumyat coast. A search and rescue mission started and led to the destruction of 4 boats used by terrorists and the arrest of 32 terrorists. The mission also led to freeing 5 Egyptian Navy Force personnel, while 8 others remain missing. On the other hand, 16 people were injured because of a bomb blast inside a train near the metro train station of Halima Zaytoun in Cairo.